To create a new report from scratch, navigate to the Reports application and select Create New. This will take you to a blank report form where you can begin filling in the parameters for your report. The most important thing is to select the correct table for your report to run on. Think of the table as the form that you're running the report on. So, for example, if you want statistics tied to incidents, you would use the incident table to run your report. Other popular tables that you may want to report on are task, which would show all incidents and requests in one report, knowledge, which will show knowledge articles, or requested item, which will report on the requested item table. I'm going to go ahead and stick with incident here since that's a fairly commonly used application. And now that I've selected my table, I can select the type of report I'd like to run. There are a variety of report types here, and depending on which you choose, your options for filtering may be a little bit different. I'm going to go ahead and leave this on List Report for now, but keep in mind that you do have the option for more visual reports like bar and pie charts. The Group By option is going to group the results of the list report into subheadings. I'm going to go ahead and select Assignment Group for this so that when I run my incident report, the incidents that I need to see are grouped by assignment group. The Available and Selected Columns options show you what will display at the top of the list once you run the report. Make sure that you have the things that you need here. You can add and remove items by using the arrow keys to pull things from one column to the other. Anywhere that you see an item with a plus sign by it, that means that there's another table associated with that item that you can access. For example, if I select Requested For and I click the plus sign, I now see all of the fields that are associated with the Requested For table. I'm going to go ahead and select Department and add that to my selected fields. I'm going to remove some of these less relevant fields from the selected categories. Okay, so now I have my Requested For department so that I'll have a column that will show the department of the Requested For user on the tickets. I'm going to use Add Filter Conditions to start filtering my specific report. In this case, let's say I want to see active tickets that are assigned to my assignment group. I'm going to select Active is True, which will show me all tickets that are not in a closed state. I'm going to add an AND condition and select Assignment Group. Then you have a few options here. You can play around with these and see what works for you. I'm going to select Is Dynamic, and it's going to show one of my groups, so that if I run this report, it will show all incidents that are active and assigned to one of my groups. And here you can see all of these groups that it's been grouped by. I'm going to open one of these to see it further, and here you can see that field that we added for the Requested For department is displaying. Ultimately, I could have said I want to see any ticket where the assignment group name contains CSS for customer support services. And if I run that report, you see I get some different assignment groups over here based off of those parameters. I can also add an OR clause to this filter. If I select the one at the end of the existing filter, it will add the OR clause within the same logical statement. If I select the OR clause from the top, it's going to create a new statement. So everything that's grouped together within the same colored box will be considered a single condition that the filter is running on. Once you have the report where you want it, you can save it by entering a title and clicking Save. If you would like to share a report with your team members, you can select the arrow next to Save, go into Sharing, and select Groups and Users to identify which assignment groups or individual users you would like to share the report with. I'm going to enter a user here using EID, close that out, and then you'll have to hit Save again to make sure that that change is applied to the report. You can also export the report by right-clicking on a column header, navigating to Export, and selecting what file type you'd like to view that report in. If you have a graphic report, so if I change this to a bar chart, to export it, you can use the hamburger icon on the top right of the graphic to save as a PNG or JPEG file, or you can use the arrow by save to export that as a PDF. The reporting options are the same for all fulfillers within ServiceNow, so everyone has access to the same global reports and the same reporting options. The only thing that you cannot do as a reporter in ServiceNow is schedule or publish a report. To do that, you will need to submit a request to the ServiceNow team.